Hey guys, welcome to TavisTalk, the internet advice show you didn't know you didn't really need. Before we get started, I just wanted to run down a couple things. It was hard coming up with the name TavisTalk. The other names I wanted to go with were Big Vab Gives Back, Sex with Sue with Tavis, and New Frazier. But those emails were all taken, so it's TavisTalk. So welcome. Anyway, welcome to my office, which is actually a wooden plank held up by two old radio speakers because I don't actually have a job. Yes, people say being a stay-at-home parent is a full-time job, but they're lying. Nobody actually thinks that. They think you're just lazy and don't want to work. And to those people, I say, you're right. First of all, I want to thank all the people who wrote in seeking advice. It's been really helpful for me. Because if they didn't write in, I wouldn't have any advice letters to answer, and then I'd just be sitting here talking for no reason. So let's get to our first letter. And guys, don't worry, I will be keeping it all anonymous. Okay, so here's an anonymous letter from Christina Muehlberger. Hi, Tavis. What advice would you give a new couple who moved in together right before quarantine? Sincerely, Caged Lovebirds. Now, again, I want to keep this anonymous, but I know Christina really well, and I'm pretty sure Christina is talking about her boyfriend Doug here in this situation. Okay. First of all, Caged Lovebirds, love it. Very funny. Secondly, your love is doomed. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, there's about a 75% chance that you will break up because of this. Nobody should move in with someone and then immediately be forced to spend 24 hours a day with them. That's not a relationship. That's a prison sentence. And that sentence reads, I regret everything that led up to this. The only time you should move in with someone is really any other time other than right before a pandemic-induced lockdown. That's just not a wise decision. Like, what were you guys thinking, honestly? But that's not really advice, is it? That's more criticism of something dumb that you did. So, advice. I guess if I were to give you some advice, it would be maybe invent a time machine and go back to before this whole pandemic thing started and don't do it, okay? And maybe warn some of us about the pandemic while you're there. It would be pretty selfish to invent time travel and then just use it for something as trivial as moving in with someone. Like, my heart goes out to you guys, but yeah, it's just not going to work. Anyway, thanks for writing and good luck. Okay. Let's get to our next letter. Have you been into that whole Instant Pot thing? If so, what have you been making up in that? Okay, so first off, this isn't really an advice letter. This is just like a questions letter. An advice letter would be more like, Dear TavisTalk, which, by the way, this question letter didn't even have one of those. It just got right into it. You got an Instant Pot or what? An advice question would be more like, Help, I bought an Instant Pot, but I don't know what to do. Any advice? Signed, Late for Dinner, or something like that. But to answer your stupid questions letter, Late for Dinner, yes, I have been into the whole cooking, Instant Pot cooking thing, and I really like it. I was kind of wary of pressure cooking at first because it seems so volatile, you know? Like, should I really be making stew in a giant grenade? But it turns out it's really a great tool in the kitchen. I do enjoy it. I especially like that it has the saute mode so you can brown up your food before you pressure cook. What have I been making up in that? Lies, Late for Dinner. I've been making up lies in that. Okay, I think what Late for Dinner is saying is, what have you made? But went for the hip slang route, like, yo, what have you made up in this Instant Pizzot? Well, I mainly make chicken soup in it. It's easy. You just add chicken, bones, vegetables, salt, and water. Add immense pressure, and voila, you get diamonds. So thanks for your letter, LFD, and good luck. All right, let's get to our final question of the day. Hi, Tav. That seems a little forward, but How do I get my cat to stop putting its paw in my face while I'm sleeping? Well, off the top, I'm going to tell you, I'm not really a cat guy. I'm a dog person. So to answer your question about getting the cat to stop putting its paw in your face while you sleep, the foolproof method involves a burlap sack in a river, but I'm guessing you're not ready to go that far just yet. I mean, the most proper way to do it would be to slowly and over time train him not to do that by calmly removing him from your face and putting him to the side and saying, "No, thank you, cat." But if that doesn't work, which it won't, maybe try putting some catnip down by your feet, and then he'll be tempted to spend more time down at that end of the bed to get at that catnip, right? And then when he's down there, you kick him the fuck off the bed. If that doesn't work, which it should, I guess we'd have to turn to lessons of the past. So what do we all collectively know about cats? Well, cats hate dogs, except when it's raining heavily. In that case, they seem to team up for some reason. But yeah, dogs are a cat's natural enemy. So I guess I would maybe recommend sleeping with a dog on your face. Okay, thanks for your question and good luck. That's it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're looking for some help, guidance, maybe even have a chat, it's TavisTalk@gmail.com. TavisTalk@gmail.com. Send in those letters, and remember, the only difference between being lost and being found is knowing where you are. Thanks, guys, and good luck.